Okay, Ace.
My poetry is not porn, but allow me to get naked on this stage. Unwrap my skin, I invite you to lay your head between the bars of my rib cage. Use your headphones like a stethoscope and translate the Morse code of this heartbeat. I've got stories to tell. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me? Poets, you've seen dancers, you've seen beatboxers. So I hope that you realize that this is a relationship. I know some of y'all may be afraid of commitment, but the more y'all give, the more I give. This is a very interactive art form, so if you're feeling me, clap, snap, give the person next to you a dab, let me know, alright? So this next piece is about my relationship with words. I stand in between worlds, attempting to curve my tongue accordingly, like forget getting shot 9 times, I bleed monthly. An original gangster, no questions but answers. I look like a warrior, but I walk like a dancer, no front scene. I've heard that where I'm from, some girls hold Gillettes under their tongues. But I was raised to use my tongue as a razor blade, cause sometimes it'd be more brave to use your words and your wisdom instead of fists to hit them. But don't get it twisted, cause if I have to scrape knuckles, then knuckles will scrape. Raise her dreams, so her teens roll and wink, blink, and life has passed them by.
Okay.
Answers aren't found in their textbooks, so they learn to read the skies. Don't know there's a difference between breathing and being alive. So too many that I know are being eaten alive, and the black's belly is bottomless. So they sing gunshot lullabies, attempting to live in a hood that's live and forsaking their livelihoods. But me, I learned to sling rap like crack rocks, cause just like them, I'm trying to have heads inhaling my lines.
Okay.
They're trying to hustle fake happiness. I'm trying to hustle my mind. You need a poem? Let me know. I'll reach in my magic dime bag of rhymes. And on my block, they try to peg me like, that's that school poet, but they don't know me. Cause just like them, I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. And at school, they try to play me like that's that street poet, but they don't know me. Cause like a lot of their parents, I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. Attempting to curve my tongue accordingly, like it is difficult to reconcile languages and hypocrisies, to pick and choose phrases so as not to misinterpret or misrepresent. I was not raised reading Whitman. I was lucky to have been raised reading. I do not speak in classroom vernacular in the streets, both because it is pompous and reason for exclusion. So I find now I am languageless, unable to speak to my community because my diction is not recognized. It puts me in the box of educated, therefore traitor. Unable to speak to them because my ghetto accent creatively laces itself between exchanges, and they cannot see past my hoodness to this meaning. And this code switching is tricky business, so I stand in this no man's land of slanglish, caught in between impress and express, train of thought, translation is lost. I do not know what they have stolen, both by learning and remembering. I only know I am mute by default, hypocrite by nurture. Firstly, because of the language I used to write this poem. Secondly, because the streets where I grew up will never read it. The school that I attend will rarely hear it. It is difficult to reconcile languages and hypocrisies when you're the product of Shakespeare and Tupac.